and welcome back to another video. If you're already subscribed, welcome back, my darling. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and join part of the family. And while you're down there subscribing, because I have faith that you will, Dolly's bark has faith that you will. While you're down there subscribing, also turn your notifications on for all notifications to become a part of the Morgan Shay Notify Gang. So while yesterday's video was very impromptu, I've had this video planned. There's a few videos that I really want to do now that I'm getting closer and closer to monetization. I really want to start telling some of my bigger story times that I have saved. Obviously, I don't want to tell all of my story times all at once, even though, as you can tell in yesterday's video, shit still is happening to me to this day. So there's that. But I wanted to tell this story for a couple of reasons. Number one, I think that it's important that while a lot of people who watch my YouTube channel are near my age of 30, but some people are also between the ages of 18 and 24 and maybe either in a first roommate situation and can relate, or are in the process of possibly getting a roommate. And I want to share with you my actual worst fucking roommate. And this person actually lived in the townhouse that I have story times about on this channel. There was another room in this house. It was actually supposed to be like a dining room, but we were like 18-year-olds and we didn't use a fucking dining room. So we decided to take on a third roommate when this person came to my roommate and asked if we would rent it to her. I do also want to preface by saying that this person took longer to get out than the fucking horrible roommate. Going back, looking back on it as a grown-ass woman, if I could go back in time, I would ask the most annoying questions to the person. All of your pet peeves. You need to also talk about food, like how are we going to plan out the meals? Okay, if I buy detergent, laundry detergent this month and you use it, are you going to purchase laundry detergent next month? All of these things need to be discussed. Okay, kind of like when you're in college. If you are someone in a roommate situation, it's your first roommate and you did all these things and they're an asshole, that's the unfortunate thing about it all, is that people 50 times out of 100 are going to tell you a lie. So even if you did, you know, cross all your T's and dot all your I's and you're still living with a fucking asshole, I'm so sorry. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit to when we're going to call her Jay moved out of the townhouse. And it was me, and we're going to call this person Crisco, okay? So it's just me and Crisco living in the apartment. And it was only supposed to be a short time because I want you guys to know that at this point, I was already frustrated with Crisco. Crisco hadn't really gotten to the point to show her true colors, but that did come. Now, after Jay had moved out, which, again, you need to watch this story time to really know what went down. She ended up stealing from me, long story short. And I approached Crisco and told her, hey, Jay's not coming back. She stole from me, X, Y, and Z. Now, they were friends prior, so I let her know, if you want to move out, you can let me know right now. And she didn't want to move out. Now, she had done little things to irritate me, but it had not gotten anything like it was about to. Like, she would use up the rest of my shampoo in the shower and not say anything. Or she would take the last fucking drink out of a 12-pack and leave the fucking box. Like, little shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, not things that you would fucking, like, not want to live with somebody anymore, or I wouldn't. But, like, they're still fucking annoying. Or take the last towel out of the fucking closet. You know what I'm saying? And not wash any. Like, fucking irritating small shit. So, the reason why we're fast forwarding is actually the night that Jay let me know that she was not coming back. Oh my God. This night, Crisco invited another female over. Now, this isn't really important. Her sexuality doesn't matter, but Crisco was female and she brought over a girl. She's lesbian. It doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. And she comes in the house with this girl, and I can tell that they're not only drunk, but they've been smoking pot. I could always tell when Crisco was. And I kind of watch them for a minute, and I'm like, are they about to like literally fuck here in front of me? Like they were about to have sex in front of me, like for sure. They walk in the door and they sat on the step. And like I told you guys in that story time about this particular townhouse, when you walked in, you were facing the steps, but the living room's right there. It's right there. Walk in the door, stairs are right here, living room's right here, and you can see everything like wide open. There is no closure, nothing. Kind of like looking over like, okay, and just keep doing my thing. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was watching like True Blood on TV or something. And so I just keep on doing whatever I was doing. And I start to hear one of them moan. And the thing about it is, y'all, is for me to get to my bedroom, I would have had to walk over top of one of those bitches. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck. Not only that, but it's like fucking freezing outside. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not going and standing outside at fucking 11:30 at night. Fuck that. So I decide to go and stand in the kitchen to see if it's any better. Now, the kitchen is through her bedroom, the dining room, into the kitchen. So I go into the kitchen and she had full-on doors to close in her bedroom. So I'm standing in the kitchen and I'm like, why the fuck did she not come into her bedroom? Are they really that fucked up? And about this time, I get a text from one of mine and Jay's mutual friends. And she says, hey, Crisco just left this party. We kicked her out because her and a girl started having sex in the middle of the party. Da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, they're fucking on my stairs right now. And I can't get up to my bed. Like, literally made eye contact with me, bitches. I don't even want to comment of, oh, she might not have seen you. Bitch, she seen me. And like, here's my thing. I don't give a shit if you fuck 19 people or none. I don't give a shit what you do. You do you, and I'm gonna do me, baby. I feel like sex is a very adult thing. It's a very, you know, it's one of those things that just grows you into the person that you become, you know? And I don't know. I think sex is a good thing, but can we maybe not have sex in front of each other? Like, that's just not something that I'm personally comfortable with, like, at all. So, especially at this time, I was very fucking sheltered. Like I told you guys, 50% of the time I was raised by my grandparents. Oh my God, thinking back to this gives me fucking anxiety. Literal fucking anxiety. So, I stand in the kitchen, I'm texting this person, and I'm like, fuck, what can I do? So I decided to put a load of laundry in the fucking washer. And I'm like scavenging shit in the kitchen to like make a full load. Like, you know how it is if you're one body, like it takes you forever to get a full load of fucking laundry. And I'm very weird with people that I don't like know like that. Basically, if I'm not sleeping with you or you're not my family, like I don't feel comfortable with your shit being mixed with my shit. I don't know. It's a pet peeve. It's something, whatever. So I'm like scavenging in the kitchen to like try to find something to like put in the fucking washer. And all of a sudden,
woo! I hear a heavy, thick, in the moment moan. And like, I don't know how to explain it other than like like the springs in a mattress moving.
Heard one of them drop the other one onto the bed, is what it sounded like. And I'm thinking, she saw me sitting on the couch. She knows, because we made eye contact and I said, hey. And that's when they started fucking, like literally started fucking as soon as they walked through the door. So she knows that I was in there, okay? She fucking knows that I didn't walk up the goddamn stairs because they were fucking on them. She knows I'm not in her bedroom because she's in there. So where am I, bitch? Fuck, I don't know, man. I start panicking at this point. I panic because I do not want to hear them have full-on sex. You know what I'm saying? Like making out, I mean, that was, and like feeling on each other, that was already fucking uncomfortable. And I don't give a fuck if you're a man and a woman, a man and a man, a woman and a woman, a non-binary, non-binary. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're fucking near me, it's uncomfortable, okay? It's not something that I'm into unless I'm fucking in the red light district. And that's what I'm planning to do, is to watch fucking people have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this was not something that was planned for me. And it was giving me a lot of fucking anxiety to know that there were two people fucking, like feet away from me, bitch.
if I would have walked out of the laundry room at all, I would have seen them in the act, full on. So you guys know where this is going. I full on hear them have sex, okay? It ends, I run through the living room, into my bedroom, and go the fuck to bed. I remember texting my best friend that night saying, you are not gonna fucking believe what the fuck Crisco did tonight. From that night on, there would be problems every fucking single day. And I don't know if because she had sex in front of me, it made it worse. But everything she did from that point forward got on my fucking nerves. Everything. The small things had now built up. You know what I'm saying? It started out as a molehill. And it built into this fucking huge Mount Rushmore. Like it was, oh my God. It was little things. For about, I would say about 2 weeks. And I get in these weird moods right after my period. I have to like spring clean. I need to scrub everything. And I do these things like with my bed and couches, stove, refrigerator, things that you have to pull out. Every other month, I'll pull those things out and clean it underneath them. I want to mention that this was never a fucking issue up until now. I cleaned this one day because there had been a horrifying fucking smell in the downstairs area. I couldn't exactly spot out where it was. And I had started talking to this guy, and he come over and he smelt it. He was like, what the fuck is that smell? And I was like, I have no idea. I literally cleaned all fucking day today and it's still fucking here. It wasn't a rotten egg. The only way that I can describe this smell is like what I would imagine a dead carcass. It was fucking terrible. So my roommate comes home, Crisco, right? Me and my boyfriend are standing up in the kitchen eating pizza. Things had been, as you can maybe imagine, very fucking awkward. Because the next day after she had sex in front of me, I was like, why did you have sex in front of me? And she was like,
when I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood. I just can't stop it for nothing.
I'm like, okay, whatever. She comes home. Me and my boyfriend are in the kitchen standing up eating pizza. I'll never forget this until the day that I'm put in the ground. And even then, I might even rise up from the dead to remind everybody. She looks me in the eye and she was like,
You cleaned today?
and I said, yes, I did. She says,
I'm so sorry.
I was like, for what? And she was like,
I didn't know where else to put them. My mom told me never to flush them. And my trash was full down here. And it was, you know, I don't know why I didn't pick them up and why I put more.
and I'm like, what are you talking about, Crisco? And she was like,
Did you not pull out the couch?
and I said, no, I'll do that next month. And she was like,
Fuck, you need to pull out the couch, bro.
and I'm like, and that's how she would, everything was bro. And I'm like, what do you mean I need to pull out the couch? And she was like,
I'll get it. I'll get it.
so at this point, I'm like on my way to the fucking living room, like, what the fuck is underneath my fucking couch? And this couch was a prized possession of mine, y'all. I bought this fucking living room suit with my own goddamn money. And I was like 19, 20 years fucking old. I was very proud of this motherfucking couch. So I go to the living room, pull out the couch.
my hand to the Lord. There are 5 dirty tampons underneath my goddamn couch.
No toilet paper wrapped around them, just wild and free and just slung underneath the couch. You could literally see that she had just been like slinging them. And this is when I looked at my boyfriend at the time and said out loud,
"Are you fucking kidding me?" And he says, "What the fuck?" Like, this was one of those moments where you can't control what you say.
like nothing can stop you from what you say. And this was too much for me. There was no way that me and Crisco were getting past this point. It was not gonna happen. And I remember turning to her, looking at Crisco right in the eye, and I said, "Crisco, you're gonna have to go." The landlord was a friend of my family's. So he was like, basically, when Crisco moved in, he was like, anytime that Morgan says that that's it, that's it. Thank God he did everything he did with my lease. Again, if you're not sure what I'm talking about and you haven't watched the video, I'll have all my roommate videos in the cards for you guys. I never moved nobody else in that fucking dining room. And let me tell you guys, she packed up all of her things that night, had that same girl come pick her up, and her dad come and got her bed like 2 weeks later. That's the story time about my fucking roommate who had sex in front of me and left dirty tampons in underneath my fucking couch.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way that you fucking left your fucking dirty ass, fucking nasty tampons and underneath my goddamn couch. There's no motherfucking way, bitch.
And Crisco, if you see this, because you might, I know you follow me on a bunch of social media, I'm sorry. I had to tell this story. I know you understand that, right? Like, I had to tell this story. And I hope to God that you've learned to dispose of your tampons in fucking literally any other way than the way that you did. Do not put your fucking tampons in underneath the goddamn furniture. Yeah, that's the story. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please be sure that you do subscribe before you leave and turn on your post notifications so you're notified of any time that I upload a video or go live. Also, be sure that you like this video so that I know that you like a good old story time from Morgan Shay. Keep in mind that some of my best story times have yet to come, so y'all better buckle up, bitches. Y'all have no motherfucking clue what the fuck's about to come. This shit is crazy, and like I told you guys, I wrote this whole fucking book of different crazy shit that's happened, and I've been through three fucking spiral notebooks. Get ready. That's the fucking only thing I can say, because if the only thing I get from all this bullshit that's happened is to tell you guys and make you all laugh, then fucking great. Great. God, this whole story just gets me fucking heated every time. I love you guys so much. If you want to follow me on a more personal note, go down into the description box and follow me on social media. I love you guys so fucking much. And until the very next time, y'all. Bye, y'all.